Check. Okay, here we go. Hey. YouTube, it is Trev. All right, so some of you, this is a hard one for me because it's embarrassing, quite frankly. Some of you may be aware that I recently had my wallet, my MetaMask wallet drained. I got scammed, and I lost quite a bit. For me, it was quite a bit. And I just want to just briefly, because a lot of people asking, oh, how did that happen? How did that happen? Can't really believe that something would happen to someone who maybe has a YouTube channel and talks about crypto all the time and warns people about these things, right? But it did. And just to explain to you basically what was going on, there was a particular coin that project that I've been invested in, and that was doing really well, and I believe will continue to do really well. And they had been talking all day about doing a giveaway that, and you know, there were going to be different, the information was going to be released throughout the day or whatever as to how you had to qualify for this particular giveaway. Now, I was pretty sure that I qualified, but I was watching for the information. Well, as I'm scrolling through X, I came across a post that said, okay, basically the blah, blah, blah. I don't want to name the token, but some of you probably already know what it is anyway, but, the blah, blah, blah token giveaway is here. Fill out this form to qualify yourself, whatever, right? So that caught my eye. But it was a scam site. It was a scam profile. It is amazing how fast and how accurate these scammers nowadays can absolutely duplicate the account of someone who's real, someone that you trust. It really is amazing, and you almost have to go through every letter and every number sometimes to make sure that you're looking at the right thing. But there are other ways to simply figure that out as well. And if I were paying attention, I would have figured it out. But I was not paying attention. I was actually as I saw that, I was in the middle of a heated discussion, let's put it that way, with someone in real life. And so, I've got my hand on the mouse on the button, and out of the corner of my eye, I'm seeing this, click on this so that we can, so that you can register. But I'm having this conversation. And as I'm having this conversation, part of my brain is telling me, oh, you got to click on that thing, right? So I'm having the conversation. I clicked on the thing, and I'm having, okay, connect your wallet. All right, connect your wallet, having a conversation. Approve this, approve that. Click, 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 click. Not paying attention to what I was doing. Had I been paying attention, I would have realized that this wasn't even an account that I followed, right? Because you can see that you follow them, they follow you. I would have saw that, right? I didn't see it. I would have read what I was actually approving, which was ridiculous. These are things that wouldn't have needed to be approved for this, okay? I didn't read through any of it. To me, it was like when you're driving somewhere that you've been a million times, and you're driving there again, and as you're driving there, you're thinking about this and you're thinking about that, you're kind of daydreaming. Next thing you know, you've arrived and you don't even remember the trip. That's kind of what happened to me, right? By the time I looked at it, I had signed my wallet in to a scam account. And in a matter of seconds, everything was drained. Everything I had in ETH, everything I had on Polygon, about $10,000 worth of assets were gone. Now, $10,000 is an awful lot of money to some people. It's not as much money to other people, but it was a good sum to me. Now, over the past, I'd say 2 years, I have been very particular about one thing that I tell you guys about all the time, and that's not investing more than you can afford to lose. Losing this $10,000 is not going to stop me from paying any bills. It's not going to really alter my lifestyle in any way, shape, or form, because for the past 2 years, I have been taking a little bit here, a little bit there. I don't have a lot of discretionary income. I'm not a rich guy. But whatever little I have that's extra, I've been taking it. No money that I would normally put into a savings account. I've been putting into crypto and buying this asset and buying that asset. And, I've been looking pretty good lately. I mean, I would say I was, my whole bag was probably up, quite a bit. And that's what I've been doing. But because it was all money that, this was after my bills were paid, after the insurance and, vehicle payments and mortgage and whatever, right? After everything's done, that money is what I use to invest. And so that is what was taken. It hurts because, like I said, instead of putting money into a savings account over the last couple of years, I've been putting it into crypto, and I pretty much lost that because I was stupid. I wasn't paying attention. So the lesson here is pay attention, right? Pay attention. There's no rush to click on anything. Don't just jump into something without doing some research, doing your due diligence, making sure that what you're clicking on, particularly what you're connecting your wallet to, is legit. If you have any doubt at all, you're better off not connecting your wallet than you are just, let me trust it and just jumping in there, okay? You're better off taking the time and maybe even missing out on an opportunity if you're not positive about it. And, I made that mistake. And if I can make that mistake, anybody can make that mistake. It shouldn't have been made. And it's a lesson learned for me. If learning this lesson and paying this price can save one of you, keep one of you from making the same mistake, and possibly keep somebody from losing $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000. If that is if my destiny was to lose this so that somebody else might not, then that's okay. Then it took me a minute to get past it. I wanted to cry. But this is really genuinely how I think about it. If I had to learn this lesson and make this video so that somebody else can learn from me and not have this happen to them, maybe somebody who can't afford to lose it like I could, then that's all gravy. That's all good. I'm fine with it. So please take your time, pay attention, be careful, very, very careful, because these scammers are getting really, really good. All right. I don't really have much else to say. Leave comments in the comment section if you want to chat about it. It's not really fun for me to chat about, but I really appreciate you guys and the support that you've given in the conversations that we have. So feel free to do that, and I'll talk to you all later. All right, ciao.